بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وننزل من القرآن ما هو شفاء ورحمة للمؤمنين ولا يزيد الظالمين إلا خسارة. Peace be upon him, the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Brothers and sisters, today I would like to discuss one of the most important issues concerning Muslim all around the world. That's the one of the very important issue that every Muslim has to understand. I'm going to straight away go to the topic that's called Tawaf in Khani Kaaba. I have written a book on Hajj and in a very detailed manner. It's in durning Pashto. Also, very specific issue, Tawaf, I have written. 3 years ago, I actually announced in Khani Kaaba while I was doing Hajj that during Tawaf there is a very huge problem that Muslim Ummah are facing. That is, the issue is very serious, very important. I question how a non-mahram, a woman and a man during Tawaf can come physically in contact. Under no circumstances Islam allows men and women to come in contact and then perform a fariza. It's a question that bothers me, and it is a very important issue that has to be raised, and I've first time raised it 3 years ago, and continually discussing this with all Muslim clerks, ulama, and all Muslims. What I say very clearly that during Tawaf, anybody who wants or who does not want come in contact very closely physically with women and men. And this is seriously and absolutely haram act happening inside Khani Kaaba during Tawaf. Under no circumstances Allah allows us to come in contact with another woman during Tawaf. So every second in Khani Kaaba, this haram act is ongoing. And whether you want or you do not want, the system is such that you will commit sin. And there are many examples and incidents happened that women have complained of sexually being harassed inside Khani Kaaba during Tawaf. So I called upon all Muslims 3 years ago, and continuously I keep calling upon all Muslims, and very specifically, especially to those who are responsible for the management of Khani Kaaba, for God's sake, immediately, as soon as possible, please make arrangement so that no Muslim is obliged to do this, commit this sin. Separate women from men during Tawaf so that everybody is getting rid of this big sin. I actually have given proposal. It's a very simple management issue that can be corrected in one day. So what has to happen time has to be allocated for men and women in 24 hours. For example, I propose that after morning prayer, Salat, give 6 hours for women to come down and do their Tawaf without any uncomfortable situation around the Khani Kaaba for 6 hours, so they'll be comfortably doing their Tawaf. And during this time, men will be doing upstairs, on the second floor and third floor, their Tawaf. After that, men will come down and do, their own Tawaf around Khani Kaaba, and women be upstairs. After Isha, Salat again gave 6 hours for women to do Tawaf, so that around the Khani Kaaba, and men will be upstairs. What will be the result of this? Every Muslim will get rid of this big problem. The woman and men will be separated during Salat in prayer time also, and the management will be very, very simple, smooth and nice, and it will be the biggest change coming to the Khani Kaaba, and everybody will feel comfortable and doing their Tawaf. Now, I have told this to the responsible people in Khani Kaaba. I have announced it, I have written a book on it, and now everybody whom I have talked to, whether it's a Alimuddin, whether it's a clerk, scholar in Islam, Deoband, all people, no Muslim has disagreed on me, and everybody wants this to happen, and men and women should be separated from each other during Tawaf. There are many Hajis who say that during Tawaf, men have no feeling towards women. This is absolutely the biggest lie anybody says. When men and women come into physically contact, they are not under anesthesia. They will feel every part of their body, and it is amount to zina. So I request the responsible Saudi authorities for Khani Kaaba to immediately change this situation. It's a simple matter of management, and I had my proposal before I say it. And I call upon all Muslims to please join me in telling the responsible people in Saudi Arab that please, for Allah's sake, change this bad situation in Khani Kaaba to a situation which is Islamic and not haram, and people will not commit sin. So again, I call upon everybody, every Muslim, to join me in telling this truth to the Saudi Arab responsible people for Khani Kaaba, and so that we can make Hajj a very right worship, and Allah will be pleased for this very good proposal to be heard by the people responsible in Saudi Arabia. And I urge every Muslim, when they go to Hajj, they should not allow their women to be coming in contact physically with men, and the situation has to change. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us to the right path, and we Muslim get united and be the leader of knowledge and right direction to all humanity. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.